I think we were just on.
What?
I think we were just on. Will you go open up my computer again?
Yeah, it's I just opened it up. What were you looking for?
Just to see if it's streaming, because I'm pretty sure I just got it going.
Woo, Aaron!
Should be on, refresh it.
What?
Should be on, refresh it.
I just refreshed it.
Sophomore quarterback number 3, Nick Madrid. Sophomore running back number 5, E.J. Russell. Senior receiver number 6,
What?
I just said broadcast over the temporarily.
Oh, just went to it again.
Hello,
ladies and
senior on the line, number 57, Tyler Conley. Senior on the line, number 59, Nick Phillips. Sophomore on the line.
Well, that might just be because the internet that your computer's on, too.
Sophomore on the line, number 74, Lane Conley.
Hello.
Senior on the line,
So you should be able to move this as soon as you talk. You should see that move. I think you only see it moving when you talk in this. See, because if the sound is coming through this one, I don't know how to turn that off. I don't know if you can just take this off.
Why does this all work so much easier?
I feel like we're in channel 1. Maybe we can mute channel 2. Because that's how you'll know that's working, because you'll see it if I touch this one. Now I don't know if I would. Well, I hit a button earlier that made it sound like it would. Ooh, what was that? Hey, whatever bug you just hitting it.
So you can hear us?
Yeah. I mean, hold on, keep talking. Just talk into that one mic.
Legacy Lightning here to play. Hello.
I can hear it. I just don't know which one it's coming out of. If it's coming out of the mic or if it's coming out of that one.
Plug the mic. Hello. Testing, testing.
Now you seem super delayed. Yeah, it might just be because that one's on that internet.
At least we'll keep messing with it. Hopefully you can hear.
Wait, did you just say that?
No.
Was that testing? Did you put that into this one?
Yeah, I said it a while ago.
Yeah, so it must be. We just can't get the microphone working.
You plugged it in here?
Yeah.
Hello? The thing went up, maybe the volume's down. No? Oh. Hello?
You probably won't hear it unless you pull up. Let's see, if we pulled it up in there. That's what we have in the other room is my computer going.
Oh, and you still can't hear it?
And it's just super duper delayed.
Well, it might be delayed just because your computer's on the wireless here.
Yeah, it's gonna be more delayed for sure.
But as far as all these were yesterday or earlier today, is that how they were?
Yeah, mute. Yeah.
On. So we want channel 1 on. Channel 2
hello, hello.
off.
Hello, hello, hello.
That's us. Yeah, or that.
Worst comes to worst, you just show the game.
Okay.
There's a way to display. Where's display?
Because I mean, I can hear it in there, but it's like 35 seconds.
That's no one will know though. See, that's the key. No one will know. Dude, I gotta get down there.
Okay.
But there's a way to get that stuff off.
Okay. Thank you.
Should just be able to just close on the bottom, maybe?
Yep. We start with the pass, huh? We got wind.
Fans at this time, we ask that you memorize, we ask that you face the flag, the flag of our national anthem, performed by the Third Fleet Marching Band.
What? Oh.
See if anything you can just show the date.
I mean, I want to keep messing with it. Trying to get it figured out.
Hello? Sound come to you. Come to you. See. So we had that problem, remember, like where the two things are too close together? And just like keep talking and see if it's, it'll probably still be delayed.
Well done there by the Third Fleet Band. We also going out the flags tonight at half step. That being done, 200 Neil Armstrong, first man out of the moon who died last Saturday.
Yep, you good? Yeah, yep, you hear me? I'm there, yep. You got me?
I think it was just one of those things with this one. They're too close together.
What's up, Coach?
Jeremy's now on the other side of the field.
Because it's still delayed in there, but I think that's just a result of this being faster.
Anybody see Wilson down there? Jeremy Wilson. There he is. He is on the other side of the field. Look at that guy.
Travis Hall, number 14, getting ready to take the kick.
I would just try to record it. Because I don't know how to get the thing going.
They can just sit here and just talk as if it was. The problem is it's going to pick up everything. So like even when they were just talking.
Well, that's what I was going to say. That's why sitting here and talking seems kind of weird. So sitting here talking seems kind of weird because they're going to be able to hear everything you're saying. Because it's still live streaming.
Yeah. So.
Pause this on there. You want to run this?
Yeah, that's fine.
First and 10 on the first play of this young Legacy Lightning season. Run to the right. Shut down for a minor gain.
So you might as well just unplug that if it's not working. Unplug it now. There you go.
What the hell's the coach's hat?
Screen to the outside. Met just short of a first down again. Bring up a 3rd and 3 for the Bear Creek Bears.
I don't know why I see you doing.
Moving number 25 is Campbell. Riders working the catch will be 3rd down, a little over 3, just inside 27.
3rd and a long 4 here for the Bear Creek Bears. Looking to the left side, complete, but hit hard right away. We'll see if he's long. And looks like he has the first down. Go ahead and take a second to introduce ourselves. My name is Nick Edwards.
I'm Chris Brown.
We will be your broadcasters bringing you Legacy First Bear Creek. We'd like to welcome you to another great Legacy Lightning football season. First and 10, handoff left side.
Ooh, and he's run out of bounds.
Running back definitely took the hit to him there. Second and 6. Trips to the right here. One single back into the boundary. Run again. McGuee in on the tackle, but looks like he has another for the first down again. First and 10.
Legacy Lightning jumped offside there. A little too antsy.
You know, that'll happen in that first game, Breezy. Kids are pretty excited, ready to fly around. Seen them in practice this whole week. They've been ready to go, amped up.
I just blame the opposing quarterback, actually.
I don't like to give the other team any credit. First and 5. Oh, quarterback pulls it just in time. I tell you what, if he didn't, well, running back still took a hit. But second about 3 here.
Dude, just put the backing behind it so it doesn't flop up. Quarterback's line up in the shotgun.
3 receivers to the wide side.
Hand off to the running back.
Run
He
once
runs up the
again
middle.
up the middle. Just short of first down.
Half a yard or so.
Third and short here. It's the type of thing that you like to see your defense be able to get off the field if they can. Get that offense moving, get a little momentum going. 2 backs in the backfield. Run once again. Ooh. Looks like he did just get the first down.
Defense closed down pretty well on that one.
That they did. You'd just like to be able to see him pull up just a little short there. Move the pile backwards maybe, huh? First and 10 from Bear Creek 47. I guess that'd be the Legacy 47. Two running backs again. Pistol formation.
With a high
Shotgun
snap,
snap nearly
quarterback.
lost. And they will
Sack.
take advantage of it.
All right.
Good job by the Lightning defense taking advantage of it. It's Alex Ortiz once again in on the play. Second and 17. It's definitely one of those plays the defense needs to take advantage of now and get off the field.
You're going to be expecting a pass now here, too, so.
You would expect so. Got a doubles formation, 2 receivers to each side, 1 back. Looks like Lightning bringing pressure
Got a
here.
blitz out the middle. It's
Looking
going
deep. Incomplete off the receiver's
That's good
hands.
defense.
It was good defense by number 25, Chase Cavill. It's a pretty threatening pass. But Lightning come up, 3rd and 17, looking to get off the field here. Third and 17, quarterback's in the shotgun, got trips to the wide side. Deep drop here, looking deep over the middle, big, and completed. Looks like Cavill had the opportunity to make a play there and did not do so. Bear Creek all the way down to the 24-yard line. Big completion, not the type of completion you like to see on a long 3rd down there. Doubles formation here, 1 back. Looks like we have timeout on the field. Got a run up the middle. I'm sure that's you'd say too much if you're the defense Lightning there. Can tell that offense is starting to get antsy on the side, ready to get in there. Defense needs to get a stop here. 2nd and 6 from the 20. It's been a long time-consuming drive as well. Over 5 minutes have came off the clock during this time. Trips to the wide side. Run once again. Lightning defense there to stuff it. Well done. Got a 3rd and 5 here. Beautiful night here at JEFFCO Stadium, Chris, wouldn't you agree?
It is fantastic. Great stadium. It's great atmosphere. Lots of fans for both teams, actually. So it's actually pretty big turnout.
Well traveled by both teams, absolutely. Even the game before, we had Fort Collins and Columbine. Looked like a well of a game.
Columbine came out on top, from what I hear.
Yes, sir. 3rd and 5, we got a pass. Looking.
Quarterback, it's tipped at the line.
Good job by that Lightning defense getting off the field. Incomplete
One
pass.
of the defensive linemen looked like they got their hands on that one right there.
It's always a good thing to see when that defensive line's getting in there wrecking havoc on the quarterback.
Absolutely, staying active.
I tell you, it doesn't matter how good of a quarterback you are, even Tom Brady, you get some pressure in his face, it starts to wreck you down a little bit. And it looks like Bear Creek is going for it here. 4th and 5, trips to the wide side. I'll check with the coaches on the sideline. It's got to be a false start, right?
Quarterback runs. Defense is closing in.
Got to shut him down.
Ooh, that'll be close. I don't know if he got it. It's hard to tell from up here.
Looks like might be a yard short.
I'm about to find out.
1st down, Bolts. Good job by the Lightning there. Bending slightly, but definitely not breaking. Well done. Well done. Well-deserved ovation from the Lightning faithful.
So you've been around these kids more than the average person. What kind of stuff can we expect out of this offense this year?
Well, the good thing is I think they've made some changes. You know, it's not the same Lightning offense that you're used to seeing. There'll be a lot more shotgun spread, allow some of the athletes that we have to run around and make plays. As you'll see here, we have 2 tight ends, 2 receivers in, split wide to the right, bomb in motion. Ooh, Randy drops the pass.
That's good throw. A little high, but
that's another thing. We have a lot of senior leadership from our quarterbacks. Number 10, Stephen Yoshihara, will be starting for us today. We also have number 7, Patrick Medina, who's actually suspended for game 1, but is definitely going to be a major contributing part to the Legacy Lightning attack this year. Number 34, Fidel Paris. He's also going to be a strong part of what the Legacy Lightning will do this year. Here's Fidel right now.
Right to him right there.
Keeping those legs turning the 2-yard gain into about 5. That's what you're looking for from Fidel this year. 3rd and 5. The ability to pick up first down is going to be huge for the Lightning this year.
Absolutely. But being able to run a spread offense, you kind of have more than one way of actually picking it up, so it's definitely a positive.
Absolutely. Well, unlike years past, this will be one of those years where the offense has the ability to throw and run the ball. So you hope that will make you more dynamic and more of a threat in this tough conference that we play in. 3rd and 5 here. Fidel with the ball. Good cut. Looks like we have a first down and slightly more. There we go.
Great move.
First and 10 for the Lightning here, about the 30-yard line. Just under 5 minutes to play. Doubles formation here. Edwards and Baum split to the right. Yoshihara in the shotgun with Paris.
Ooh, looks like they might have jumped offside there. Looks like it might be a free play.
No flags.
I don't see a flag. That doesn't look offside from up here, but
hey, maybe there's replacement refs here too. That's just a joke. I'm sure these young refs know exactly what they're doing and are getting after it.
We can call that Hockley up. He needs a job right now, so.
That's fair. They are recently negotiating, though, I just heard.
I did hear that too, absolutely.
We'll see. 2nd and 10 here. Yoshihara in the shotgun. Looks to pass.
Little pump fake action.
Pulls it down. Gains a few on the scramble. That looked like a pass play. Looks like he just pulled it down and decided to run with it. One thing, Yosh has a lot of experience. He has a lot of trust from his teammates. He hasn't been the starter over the past couple years, but he has definitely been around, and all of his teammates trust and know he can get things done. Just a couple of years, the 3rd-string quarterback. The team was in Orlando, and he was called upon as the 3rd quarterback to come in. Led the team back, scored a touchdown in the final seconds, so they know he can do it. But not going to happen for him on this series. 4th down and about 6. Looks like the Legacy Lightning punt team is out to do their job.
You know, the quarterback's a big part of the team, so having the team believe in him and, you know, having him believe in himself is definitely going to go a long way for the Lightning this year.
Absolutely. No matter who's in, whether it be Yoshihara or Patrick Medina, you hope that both of them have the trust and confidence of their team to know they can get things done. Travis Baum on to punt.
That's a good
punt.
punt.
That's a good punt. Booming it deep. See if we can get down and
Feel
cover.
it
Looks
the
like
15-yard
close to
line.
blocking the back.
We got a flag on the play.
Taken down about the 24, but as we said, we have a flag on the play. A whole group of Legacy Lightning in there to swarm the ball carrier. We'll see what the Zebras sort out and let us know. Got a block in the back. Bad guys. Back them up 15 yards. Just over 2.5 minutes left to play here. JEFFCO Stadium. We'd like to go ahead and mention today one of our title sponsors, being Silterhar Motors. They're very generous to be a part of the Legacy Lightning program. Have helped us out at numerous times. We know that that's a partnership that we benefit greatly from. Lightning defense up here, run to the left side, and they are all over, sniffing it out. Well of a job by that defense.
Defense is definitely starting to figure out the
Go ahead and
offense
show
of
you
the
what we're
Bears there.
seeing here.
We do apologize for that that blank screen there for a second.
Hey, but you understand what the 40-yard line's all about. 2nd and 11 here for the Bear Creek Bears.
Looks like Legacy's coming in with a little bit of
Bring in the
pressure.
heat. Ball completed. Looks like he has enough for a first down. Did a well of a job recognizing the blitz was coming right there and getting the ball out of his hand. You know, it was a bit of a down year last year for the Lightning, but I think this is a great year to rebuild. Have a lot of senior leadership. The defensive side of the ball, you got number 11, Skylar McGwee. In addition, you have number 15, Jacob Bublitz. They both figure to be huge parts of what the Legacy Lightning hope to accomplish this year. And as you see right there, a lot of gang tackling. That's really what you're hoping for. Entire swarming defense. That'll bring up a 2nd and 8. Second and 9 from the 26. Bear Creek remains in this no-huddle look kind of offense, keeping the tempo quick. Doubles, 2 receivers to each side. We got some movement. Yellow flags everywhere. It's raining yellow. False start on the offense, just like we like to see. That'll bring up the 2nd and 14 for the Bear Creek Bears. Bear Creek Bears went through a little bit of transition as well, as we all know. Their head coach, Coach Thinnell, has moved on to fill the void at Mullen High School, ushering in a new regime here at Bear Creek. They figure to be just as dominant and a part of the conversation every year in and year out in the state picture. But it definitely will take time. They're a young team. 2nd 14, back to drop.
Ooh, found a hole in the defense. He's
breaks
the tackle.
And it looks like he is going to take it all the way. That'll make it 6-0 for break for Bear Creek. 79-yard touchdown on the pass. Just able to drop that ball in over the linebacker there. It was a great pass.
Our receiver had some wheels too. He was able to run away from the defense. Being pursued pretty hotly.
Absolutely, sometimes it's the speed of those receivers that make the difference between a completion and a big play like that.
Receivers make the quarterback look good. That's definitely for sure.
Kick is up.
It's
And
good.
with just over 41 seconds left in the game, Bear Creek makes the first strike to go up 7-0.
Good up video.
Start or submit. Now we'll go ahead and take a few seconds to go away for a commercial for Silterhar.
At Silterhar Motors, we know that providing quality products and service to our customers is what's kept us in business for over 50 years. We know it's really important to keep our eye on the ball. To make sure we're staying sharp, we are offering a lease on this new Ford Edge for only $349 a month.
Greg, what's going on with the pads?
Jack's up.
All right, we're back live.
Bear Creek to kick off here. Looks like we got Chase Cobble and Drew Hebel back to receive for the Lightning.
Most of the time after a quick score like that, you kind of, the offense of the other opposing team is kind of looking to strike quickly, get their defense back out there, build up their confidence a little bit more.
Absolutely switch the momentum back over.
Absolutely. That's a short kickoff there.
Hebel does a great job coming
Feel it
to
on
get
the
it.
run. He's
Still
got a hole.
on his feet. He breaks away. He is in
Getting
the
some good
open.
blocks.
Well done down
Looks
to
like
the 50-yard line.
Looks like the kicker drags him down.
That's what you're looking for. A big kind of play to get things going. Number 22, Drew Hebel on the return. That's exactly what you look for after a scoring drive by the other team. Something to change the momentum, get some spirit back behind your team, get the offense going, see if it can ignite a fire. Got trips to the wide side here for the Lightning.
Legacy's offensive line looks fit. They all look like pretty big guys. So
Outside here, Fidel with some room to run. Nice hole off the left side.
so going to be just shy of the first down, but
Got about 8, but 2nd and 2 is a lot easier to call than 2nd and 10. One thing you'll notice by this Bear Creek defense, they're a 3-5-3 defense. Those 5 linebackers will be moving around quite a bit up there. This is something that the Lightning feel like with their new zone blocking scheme they could be able to take advantage of if they stay on their proper paths and just allow it to make plays. But that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. Bear Creek Bears up 7-0 on the Legacy Lightning. Take a second for video advertisement.
At Silter Har, we just love our tour time. What's up, Jack?
We have Volvo XC60 T6 all-wheel drive for only $449 a month, Bo.
Now, does that include safe and secure?
Yep, 5-year, 50,000-mile warranty, including maintenance and wear items like brakes.
Wow, $449 a month and safe and secure for a new Volvo XC60.
What's your favorite part of the tour, Bo?
The celebration!
Back here at JEFFCO Stadium. Legacy Lightning down 7-0 against the Bear Creek Bears right now, but just had a big return for number 22, Drew Hebel, and they are on the attack. Have 2nd and 2 from the 42-yard line. Man in motion. Run up the gut.
good job holding on to the ball there. It looked like they were trying to strip that puppy out of there.
No gain on the play. Looks like we're going to bring up a 3rd and 2. After the big return and that big first down run, you'd like to hope that the Lightning can get a first down here, keep things going, take advantage of this little bit of momentum that we have. Once again, I know we talked about it earlier, but what a great crowd we have on hand. Lightning faithful traveling well for us tonight.
I feel like we got a little bit of a cheerleader battle going on as well, so.
And we will win that every time. Trips to the boundary here.
Almost going to jump offside there.
Try to get to the outside. He'll do so. He has the edge.
First down.
Fidel gets out and route. He's still on his feet. Well of a
Good
run
play,
by
good
Fidel
play.
Paris. It's exactly what you're looking for, and that's exactly what the Lightning coaching staff hopes to get from him all year.
Well, the ones like that are great too because it kind of gives you so many more options later on in the game. You can continue to go back to them. You can do a little play action in there. So ones like that go a long way for the Legacy offense.
Absolutely. And it's those big 3rd down plays, you know, they bring huge confidence boost to the team, knowing you can pick those up in those tough situations, especially on the ground. That's the bread and butter of this team, and it always will be. Trips to the boundary here once again. Got single coverage down here. Ball's on
Fumble.
the ground.
Covered by Aaron Edwards.
Never like to see the ball on the ground if you're the Lightning, but fortunately they were able to get on the ball. Don't really know what happened there. Like a bit of a miscommunication between the quarterback and the running back. Something you rep every single day, quite a bit in practice, but you throw these guys in a game situation, emotions get going and things seem to happen.
A little more noise and stuff on the field that sometimes people aren't used to in practice as well, so.
Absolutely. Never mind the fact that these are 17, 16, 18-year-old kids that are out there working their butt off and getting a little hyped up sometimes.
Got some time to throw, finds a man
Finds
open.
Fidel in his check down. Great running by Fidel. Will get Lightning back into a manageable third down. That's great pocket presence right there by
Well, that was some good yards after contact by Fidel as well, so.
Absolutely. Never minding the big props you have to get to the offensive line up there, giving him the time to make all the way through his reads and find the check down.
Honestly, those guys never get enough credit, that's for sure.
Looking at the 3rd and 4 here from the Lightning 20. Trips to that right side. Single receiver back on the boundary. Looks to pass. Wide receiver not looking. Lightning players pleading for their coaches to go for it.
This is one of those tough situations. You go for the first down or you go for the more sure thing of a field goal. So,
well, this is one of those that it's a big momentum kind of booster. You get it, it's great for your team. You don't get it, it kind of shows that maybe you feel like this is a desperate time or, you know, leaves your team guessing.
Going for it can go a long way in the offense too. It gives that confidence in the offense that you believe that they can do it and get the first down and pick up the yards that you need.
Tight set here. Luke Bublitz on the carry. Big hole running over players, and we got a first down.
A big physical runner right there.
Well done. That's hard running. You bring in a big defensive lineman like Skylar McGwee, a big linebacker like Jacob Bublitz, and you hope to get first downs like that. That's a well of a job by the Lightning offense. Now this is down the goal line where everything seems to happen a little quicker. Decisions need to be made faster. And they'll stay in that big jumbo personnel.
From the 12-yard line, I'm expecting another solid power run here. Ends to Fidel. Fidel runs, gets hit pretty hard. Gains about 3 or 4 yards, though. Take that every time.
Jacob Bublitz with a little extracurriculars at the end of that play, but only in the good way. Bring up a 2nd and 7 from the 9, so the Lightning will have an opportunity to get a first down. Staying in that jumbo set. Looking to pass here. Looking left side, Travis Baum open and drops it. You'd like to have that one back. Good ball there by Stephen Yosh. Want to be able to pull that one in. Great route. Great ball, just want to be able to finish. Tight ends are coming back in the personnel here. A little bit of some communication errors going out on there. Still have a little bit of time. 3rd and 7 from the 9 once again.
Jumbo package. Hand off
Run
inside
inside
run.
Bublitz. Minor gain.
This offensive line is doing a good job with how much they're being asked to block and push those defensive line out of the hole tonight.
Absolutely. 4th and 6 here for the Lightning from the 8. Looks like they're going to go ahead and take the field goal. Number 14, Travis Baum on to make the kick. Hope that he can go ahead and get rid of that drop pass, remove it from his mind, and put this kick through the uprights. Jake Bublitz will be our holder. Connor airs the snap up.
It's a low kick, but it's a good one.
And the Legacy Lightning are on the board for the first time in this young 2012 season. And boom goes the Lightning. Go ahead and take a second here to show a video. And thank our sponsors once again at Silter Har.
At Silterhar Motors, we know that providing quality products and service to our customers is what's kept us in business for over 50 years. We know it's really important to keep our eye on the ball. To make sure we're staying sharp, we are offering a lease on this new Ford Edge for only $349 a month.
Greg, what's going on with the pads?
Jack's up.
Yeah.
All right, Legacy Lightning lining up to kick off. Hopefully their defense can get a quick 3 and out, and their offense can get back on the field and keep up their momentum.
Had some good things from the Legacy Lightning offense there. He got into that jumbo package and saw you can have success there. Yosh had a great ball, some great pocket presence, connecting with Fidel on a play there for a big game. You're seeing a lot of good things from the Lightning offense. Just want to see them put together and score some touchdowns.
Consistency is the name of the game.
Kicking off from the 40-yard line, Travis Baum will have those honors. Kick is up to the 10-yard line. Should be down, and he is called down at the 10-yard line. Those are always tough as a returner. You want to come up and get it, but in high school, you know that if one knee's down and you're not touched, you are down nonetheless. Kind of that catch-22 for the guys back there. It works well for us here for the Lightning. 1st and 10 for Bear Creek from their own 10-yard line. Lightning would like to keep them pinned down here for field position. Two running backs here, inside give.
Legacy defense sniffed that one out. They knew it was coming.
Well done. Gain of 2, it looks like.
Legacy defense is definitely starting to figure out the Bear Creek offense. I mean, I haven't seen much variety in their offense yet thus far. So, doing a good job of just reading and reacting, trusting their instincts, and then making the tackles when they get the opportunity.
Absolutely. You'd like to see them maybe shore up that pass defense a little bit better. They've been in great position a couple of times. That's the only thing that's keeping them away here. 2 running backs once again for Bear Creek, looking like a little bit of outside zone.
Another
Cut
good
back.
defensive play by the Lightning.
Shutting them down. Well done by the Lightning defense. Nothing cooking. That'll bring up a 3rd and 9 from the Bear Creek 11.
I think the defensive line can kind of pin their ears back on this one. I think they can expect a run, being 3rd and about 10 to go. So
just got to watch the screen here. Don't want to give up a big play.
Corner just keep their man in front of them. Have safety help over the top. I think they'll be just fine.
We were in this position last time on a 3rd and long, and we gave it up. So be good for the Legacy confidence here. Trips to the wide side. Back to pass, looking this way.
Got a screen.
Met right away. Drew Hebel has brought his A game today, ladies and gentlemen.
Great open field tackle.
We do have a flag out on the play. We'll take a second to see what that is. Holding on the Bear Creek. No doubt this will be declined, and we will take the punt. Well of a job by the defense right there. You love those 3 and outs to get your team back on the field and going again.
Yeah, that was a great open field tackle by Drew. People don't really often understand how difficult that is when a receiver knows where he's going and you're trying to guess, and he did a heck of a job right there.
Absolutely. And he actually jarred the ball loose. It wasn't even a completed pass because Drew came in and put his helmet right on the football, knocking that bad boy loose.
I did get a chance to see some practice, though, and I saw the coaches working on some tackling drills, so it definitely looks like it's paying off for the players, and I'm sure the coaches are pretty happy as well.
Absolutely. You look for those little things as far as fundamentals, and that's some of the easiest things that seem to be gone in those first few games. And it looks like the Lightning have brought those fundamentals from the practice field out onto the game field.
You practice good fundamentals, you'll always be in the game in the 4th quarter, and I think that's definitely a key. So,
absolutely. Delay a game, another penalty here on Bear Creek, backing them up further.
Legacy's going to get great field position after this punt. Our punt returner standing in front of the 50-yard line. So
this always makes you wonder whether or not the Lightning are going to bring any kind of pressure here. Looks like they're still setting up a return. Kick is off. Low liner should have a chance for a return here. Dangerous Hebel has the... Oh, don't hold. Are you kidding me? Terrible penalty, quite frankly, on the return team.
Number 25.
Gonna have a
Chase
holding.
Cavill. So the coaches will have a few select words from when he gets off the field.
Well, it's just one of those things that it's an unnecessary one, you know?
You know, I think sometimes people get so caught up and they don't want to be that guy who let his guy be the one to get the tackle. So I think sometimes they just get caught up in the moment and kind of have a lapse in judgment.
Yeah, and it does happen. You know, you definitely remember the fact that these are 17-year-old kids or so that are out there, and mistakes will be made. That is definitely one that as a coaching staff and as a player you definitely don't like to see.
Especially for some of these young guys who don't have a whole lot of experience at the varsity level. There's a learning curve involved with it. I mean, I played, I understand that, so it's just kind of you work out the kinks and you just kind of get a little better every day. So
Absolutely, and he'll get better. He'll understand that that's an instance where he doesn't even need to get in the way. He can just let that guy go, and Drew's going to do a good job and most likely make him miss nonetheless. Nonetheless, the Lightning are still going to wind up with pretty good field position here. 43-yard line heading down.
We have about 6:21 left until halftime. Bear Creek 7, Legacy 3.
Trips to the close side here. Give to Fidel on the outside. He has a huge hole here. One man to beat, and he has done it.
He is gone.
Hauling him up the sideline. One man to beat. Down at the 3-yard line. Great run there by Fidel Paris. It's exactly what they've expected from him the past couple of years, and it's great to see that he's healthy and ready for a great senior campaign. Not only is it his skills that this Lightning coaching staff and team appreciate, they understand and respect his leadership ability. He was one of the 2 elected captains for this Legacy Lightning team. A lot of his teammates like to look at him for not only what he brings on the field, but it's off the field. Great work ethic. He's done a lot to make this team what it is today. 1st and 3 for the Lightning here. Have that jumbo package back in with McGwee and Bublitz. Toss to the outside. Makes one man miss. Puts his shoulder down and
Looks like he got
touchdown Bolts. And boom goes the Lightning. That's a great job right there. Extra effort at the point of attack. Fidel lowering a shoulder and refusing to be denied.
He's got the perfect combination of size, speed, agility, but he's also not afraid to hit people, which is rare to find in high school football. So,
Absolutely. And it's what, quite frankly, the coaching staff has been excited about when it comes to Fidel for a while. And the good thing is you get a touchdown, you get a field goal, now you're back on top with an extra point here. Low snap, fielded well, up and good. While the teams get ready to set up for the next kickoff, we'll go ahead and take 2 seconds for a video.
brought to you by Silter Har.
Silter Har.
At Silter Har, we just love our tour time. What's up, Jack?
We have Volvo XC60 T6 all-wheel drive for only $449 a month, Bo.
Now, does that include safe and secure?
Yep, 5-year, 50,000-mile warranty, including maintenance and wear items like brakes.
Wow, $449 a month and safe and secure for a new Volvo XC60.
What's your favorite part of the tour, Bo?
The celebration!
Once again, we'd like to thank our partners over at Silter Har. If you ever need a new vehicle or used vehicle, definitely stop in there. They have a great selection, friendly staff, and as you can see, some hilarious commercials. Kickoff from the 40 by Travis Baum here. Kick is up. It's a good one to the 10. Nearly went to a knee again. Gave up outside contain, and they'll have him down at about the 27, 28-yard line there.
Legacy defense looking to again get a quick 3 and out, get their offense back on the field. Their offense finally started to get a little something clicking. Defense has figured out the Bear Creek offense. At least so far, we'll see if Bear Creek has switched it up at all.
Absolutely. And with 5:47 left, this is the type of thing that as a defense, if you can get a quick 3 and out or even some kind of a quick offense off the field, get your offense back out there, is what you're looking for, still have a chance to go score.
Absolutely.
Pass,
Build that lead
pass
for
here.
halftime.
Oh, great play by Drew Hebel in there, almost breaking it up. Great job. Tell you what, number 22, Drew Hebel, has came to play today. He had the big return, had a big hit, another play right there. It's what you look for sometimes on a defense, some kind of a playmaker who's going to step up. And, you know, last year it was for LSU, you had Tyron Matthew. It's an invaluable position sometimes.
Well, they get the opportunity to see a little bit more of the field, which I think helps if they have good awareness, and definitely a strong secondary is going to get you a long way in high school football.
Absolutely. And Drew's one of those kids that obviously isn't a very, very stout fellow. He's not the biggest kid that's going to be out there, but I tell you what, you're never going to once see him backing down. He's one of those kids that plays with a chip on his shoulder. He'll fly around and put his nose just about anywhere. 3rd and 7 here for the Bear Creek Bears. Just over 5:15 left to play. Got trips to the wide side. One running back.
It's like a little bit of a
sprint out here to the
roll out
side.
there.
Drew Hebel steps up, makes the play short of the first down. Once
Looks
again,
like the defense
right on
did
cue.
their job. We'll have to see if Bear Creek's got a tough decision here. It's going to be about 4th and 3. They might go for it. I'm expecting a punt, though.
Well, when you're in that side of your own territory, it's kind of a gutsy call, but
It's risky, absolutely.
not seeing any new players coming out onto the field.
Looks like Bear Creek.
There they go.
There they come.
Here's the punt. It's hard to think that you would do otherwise. It's still a decent opportunity for the fake, I suppose, so stay aware. Lightning making sure they have the correct personnel out on the field. Timeout, Bear Creek. Go ahead and use this as an opportunity to give you one of those other great commercials.
At Silterhar Motors, we know that providing quality products and service to our customers is what's kept us in business for over 50 years. We know it's really important to keep our eye on the ball. To make sure we're staying sharp, we are offering a lease on this new Ford Edge for only $349 a month.
Greg, what's going on with the pad?
Jack's up.
Welcome back to JEFFCO Stadium here. Got a 4th and 3 facing the Bear Creek Bears. Just over 4:15 left to play. If we can get a good return here, get that Legacy Lightning offense back on the field, might go in with a hefty lead heading into halftime.
I mean, even a field goal is going to do wonders for their confidence coming into the second half.
Spread formation on the punt. Punt is up. It's a short one.
It's headed out of bounds, it looks like.
Ball muffed by Drew Hebel, covered up. 26-yard line. That's a tough one to catch. You know, he's running hard forward trying to catch that ball. But luckily he was able to cover it back up.
Interesting to see what kind of plays the Legacy Lightning offense calls this time. They had a little bit of success on the ground last time out, so it'll be interesting if they keep giving it to Fidel and letting him pound it in there, or if it's going to let the quarterback let it whip a little bit.
Well, good thing is you definitely have enough time to continue to use that run game.
Absolutely. 409, that's an eternity in
No
football.
reason to get away. What's been working for you? Split receivers here, 2 to the top, 2 to the bottom. Inside the ball
inside
once
handout,
again.
looks like a little miscommunication there. See who fell on it.
Never like to see that. Like I said earlier, that's one of those fundamental things that you work over and over and over again during practice. I can tell you, Coach Voorhees is going to have an extra gray hair just because of that. Second and 11 here for the Lightning from their own 26.
I feel like they're going to let the quarterback throw it downfield this play. It's just a gut feeling.
Motion from the top.
I was wrong.
Inside give to Fidel once again, running people
Running
over.
people over.
And he is in the open field. Big run here, one man to beat, cuts back,
Gets
gets
a
a
good
block,
block from number 19 there.
down at the 8-yard line. Well of a job running by Fidel Paris once again.
That was an amazing run. He ran over that guy like it was nothing.
Absolutely. And that's great downfield blocking by number 19. Mitch McCall there, not giving up, making sure that he's a part of every play. That's big time. Well, you obviously like to commend Fidel right there for great running. That's one of those things as a coach you absolutely appreciate, seeing your wide receivers downfield giving their max.
Absolutely,
That's
and
great effort.
having the wide receivers downfield, it's tough sometimes. Sometimes you kind of get lulled to sleep with the runners, and so it shows great team camaraderie, great team support for one another, putting your body out there, helping your teammate try to score a touchdown.
Run on the inside, Jake
Makes a
Bublitz
cut.
once again. Oh, we have a
got
penalty flag
Flag
out.
on the play.
He is in the end zone, but we do have a flag on the play. He's a big man running through there. Check what the yellow flag is.
So we got holding on the Legacy offense.
Just under 3 minutes left still to play here. Plenty of time for that Lightning offense to get a big score. At this point, you'd like to be able to put 7 on the board, but like we said earlier, any kind of a touch or any kind of points is going to be just fine.
So Legacy will replay first down here after that holding call.
Back it up to the 13-yard line. First and goal from there. Looks like they still have the jumbo package in. Number 18, Jared Camerlo in the backfield. Tosses to him. He's on the outside, makes a cut. Sticks his nose in there.
He's met quickly in the hole right there by the Bear Creek defender.
Not much there. Ball did squirt out, but they'll say he was down. Second and 14. Looks like they say he lost a yard there. You'd think the Lightning's going to air it out a little bit here. Still in that jumbo package. Fidel checks back in at the tailback position. Drops back to pass. Fade ball deep.
It's a great pass.
Great ball up and touchdown. Caught. Number 19, Mitch McCall in on the play. Well done. Great ball
Great
by
pass
you.
by the quarterback right there.
Great job.
That's the number one rule, I think, on a fade route like that to the corner is you just kind of want to give your receiver a chance to catch it, and he certainly did that, and the receiver did the rest of the work for him.
Absolutely.
Great
Put it in a place that
teamwork.
only he can catch the ball. Let your skilled players go up and do so. That's what's great about this offense, too. It allows those skill position players to go out there and make plays in space. And that's all that he did right there. Travis Baum will come on once again for the kick. Put the Legacy Lightning up 17-7. Snap a little low, picked up just fine, up and through. 17-7, Legacy Lightning.
About a minute 51 here left before half. It'll be interesting to see if Bear Creek is content with the lead or the deficit that they're facing, or if they're going to try to get a quick score here.
Well, you'd think that this would be an opportunity where they want to test out that no-huddle offense that they've been working, maybe open it up a little bit. And quite frankly, that has been the Achilles heel so far. The only touchdown against the Lightning today has come on a pass play.
Absolutely, they've definitely found the holes in the defense a couple times, but, you know, Legacy's obviously their confidence is built up a little bit more than it was earlier, so it's going to be tough to score on these guys, but...
Absolutely. Just to help reiterate here, have a great crowd on hand for the Legacy Lightning to come. As you can see down there, quite the fan section, including quite a few students on hand tonight. It's exactly what you like to see.
And there's definitely a student section of about 50 kids over there, and the drive up here is not a fun one. So those kids that come out, it's definitely awesome to see the school spirit, the team spirit.
Absolutely. That opening game, and I know just being around the school, there's a lot of excitement about this year's football team. Legacy's used to being a winning powerhouse kind of team. Last year, that 4-6 record wasn't exactly what they wanted. And I know that everyone is part of the program and a part of the school is ready to get back to where Legacy's supposed to be. Kickoff here again from Travis Baum, a deep one. Gets it back to about the 8, dropped on the return. Oh, makes it through that first level. Travis Baum, last man to beat.
It's a good open field tackle by Travis Baum right there.
Well, this will definitely give an opportunity to that Bear Creek offense to have a little something.
Yeah, I guess that answers my question on if I think they're going to score or not, or attempt to score.
Have an injury timeout on the play. Looks like the returner got a little bit shaken up. Hopefully he's all right.
What do you think the coaches are trying to tell the defense as they run out on the field right now?
I think they're definitely trying to make them aware of the situation. You got $1:41 left to go. You got to lead. That's the biggest thing. You don't want to go in and make anything dumb happen during these last couple of minutes. I think you're also, going over what kind of plays you'd be expecting here with how much time they have, and it looks like there's 2 timeouts for the Bear Creek Bears. Basically, the entire playbook is open at this point. Can run the ball and still have the opportunity to call those timeouts. Number 10 looks like he's up and ready to go.
We run out the field. It's always good to see that just overall football sportsmanship showed by both teams whenever an injured player gets off the field.
Absolutely, it's definitely about winning, and it's definitely about going out there and developing young kids as athletes. But I know I can speak for the Legacy program. It's about creating responsible and good young men out there, and that's what both those teams just showed by taking a knee and giving him a clap as he takes off the field. 1st and 10 from the 36-yard line, trips to the wide side. Looks like we're going screen to that side. No one on the outside for the Lightning, and a nice gain by the Bear Creek Bears. Down to the 25-yard line. Looks like they got enough for a first down.
It's like the 4th or 5th time I think Bear Creek's won that offensive play, so Legacy will definitely figure it out, and they'll be ready for the next time.
Absolutely sure that they'll be going over it. Coach John Gordon's a great defensive mastermind. You know that they'll be going over that during halftime, getting things taken care of. Bear Creek right, wasting no time, trips to that wide side. Inside there, sniffed it right out. Great job, defense. Number 52, Chandler Medina. Number 41, Alex Ortiz in on the play there. Once again, Bear Creek wasting no time, just over a minute left. Double receivers on each side. Number 3 looking to pass. Pump fakes. Still got plenty of time. Scrambles out to the right. Finds a receiver. Oh, but we have a flag out on the play. We'll see what it is.
The wind is definitely starting to come up on the field. I can see the flags on the goalposts blowing a little bit. Ref shows blowing in the wind pretty good.
Looks like we might have an offensive penalty here. Lightning Faithful is clapping their heads off. Possibly some offensive pass interference. If Drew Hebel's in the area and you got a receiver pretty open, you expect something like that. And that is the call. That'll back him up. That's a great job by the defense.
Lost it down. That's what sucks on offensive pass interference calls.
Bring up a 3rd and over 20 here. 3rd and about 25. Screen and draw are the 2 biggest plays you'd be looking for right here from the Bear Creek Bears. Just to let you folks know at home, we're sitting right next to the Legacy Coaches box here, and I get all my facts straight from the man himself. Screen and draw is what they're looking for here. And nonetheless, we're just going to sack him. Skylar McGwee in on the play, and there's a penalty flag. Let's hope that's nothing malicious.
Looks like it's probably going to be a holding call. I don't know if it'll be on the Legacy secondary or the Bear Creek offensive line, but typically...
Holding on that Bear
There we
Creek
go.
offense. Well done by Skylar McGwee, powering through nonetheless. A lot of what we talked about earlier with Fidel is the same with Skylar. He's one of those young seniors that have came in and truly earned the respect of each and every one of his teammates. Big-time player, has been for a couple of years now, and this is truly his senior year and ready time to shine.
Those are definitely the kind of kids you want on your football team, especially your high school football team. Kids who their work ethic is unmatched and they just come in and they lead by example. They don't really believe in seniority or, you know, I've been here longer than you, so do what I say type of thing. Those type of kids are definitely commendable and definitely good guys, and I think Voorhees and the coaching staff are doing a great job developing and mentoring those young guys.
Absolutely. And Skylar obviously comes from a great pedigree. His brother was an all-conference and all-state wide receiver for us last year. Now he's taken his talents to Mesa State University. So he obviously comes from a football pedigree, but like we said, that leadership and everything else, all the other intangibles he brings to the table is really what you commend and what you look for in a young man. Another penalty there on the Bear Creek Bears. That has to bring their total of 5 or 6 on the night. Lightning have remained relatively penalty-free throughout the day.
13.8 seconds left before half. This might be the Lightning's last chance to get a quick score here before halftime.
But when you have Drew David Hester back behind, you think that you can get a big return. High
He
kick,
feels
plenty
it.
of room
He's certainly
to
got a
return.
chance to see what he can do here. Fumbles the ball.
Fumbles the ball, recovered by the Legacy
Good recovery
Lightning.
by Legacy.
2 seconds here left on the play clock.
Expect the quarterback and the offense to come out and just take a quick kneel down.
You would imagine that Coach Voorhees and the rest of that Lightning staff would be pretty happy with that 17-7 lead going into halftime. I think you really have to commend the Lightning defense here. They've played pretty darn good since that opening couple of drives.
Yeah, and you hit it on the head a couple of times. It's the first game. A lot of these kids are antsy. They've been, going to 2 days and practice and getting out here, and it's bound to happen. Get a little antsy and kind of get a little out of yourself. And once you settle down, though, they definitely look real good.
Just as we had thought, Legacy Lightning in that victory formation will take a knee and go into halftime with that 17-7 lead. Thank you once again. Be sure to return after the second half in about 15 minutes to watch the Lightning continue their game against Bear Creek Bears here from JEFFCO Stadium.
Should be able to. You hit that, should maybe get so they can. Or is that offer now? I think so. Let's go get something to drink, dude. Super cool.
Absolutely.
I'm just gonna walk like a boss, just right through those cheerleaders. I don't even care. As long as one of these-
And to begin your halftime entertainment, please welcome Bear Creek Hall.
Oh, this thing kind of sucks.
Let's get going. Let's get going.
Bear Creek High School Marching Band. The show is entitled The Wall. Presenting the halftime performance, drum majors Krista Romano, Sarah Thompson, and Bear Creek High School Marching Band.
Whoa, where did my Mountain Dew go?
Wow, our band's better than them.
Our band's better than
Everybody.
I think they're no bad though.
They aren't bad. No bands are bad.
Marching Band. Bear Creek High School Band and Bear Creek Band. 2011 state
Some bands
semifinals.
are really bad.
5A Marching Band state final. A 2012 Denver Regional Champion. Second place state color guard final. 2011 WGI Concert World Percussion final. And the 8-time World Class State Percussion Champion. Bear Creek High School Marching Band would like to thank the boosters and administration for their untiring support. The Bear Creek High School Marching Band is just one facet of all exclusive music program at Bear Creek High School. Ladies and gentlemen, the Bear Creek High School Marching Band.
First down, but was able to keep those legs moving, drive his feet, and get that first down. Great job though, there by Fidel. Bring up a 1st and 10 with just over 3 minutes and 10 seconds left to go here at JEFFCO Stadium tonight. Legacy Lightning looking to put this one away and start off this 2012 season on a high note.
Especially build up that confidence going into next week's rival game against Bloomfield.
Absolutely. Ball given up the middle to Fidel. Good hole. 6 yards once again. A little bit of extracurriculars at the end of the play. bring up a 2nd and 4 here for Legacy with just over 2:30 to play. Fidel's going to go ahead and sub out this game on this play. Well-deserved rest for him right now. If he can stay healthy throughout the entire year, knock on wood, it's the type of thing that can really be the workhorse to bring the Legacy Lightning back to where they want to be as a program.
Well, I mean, anybody who's followed Legacy Lightning football has always known that Legacy has been, or has always had, a very good running back, and I didn't get a chance to watch many of the games last year, but that's definitely one of the staples when I think of Legacy football is a good running back, and if you're right, if he can stay healthy and keep that up, they're definitely going to be tough.
Absolutely. Got a play right up the middle there, handoff to Jacob Bublitz on the carry. Very minimal game, if anything, getting back to the line of scrimmage, but there are penalty flags out on the play.
About a minute 59 left to go in this game. I think Legacy's going to start the season out 1-0, which is exactly what all the coaches and players had hoped for, especially doing it in a pretty convincing fashion that they did tonight. It's definitely been a solid start, and I don't know if the coaches could have asked for a much better start.
Absolutely. Looking forward to next week. Looks like there is a 15-yard penalty on the Lightning on that play. It's going to go ahead and bring up a 2nd and long for the Lightning. But, you know, go ahead and fast forward to what we're looking at next week. That big in-town rival with Broomfield will be at Broomfield Stadium, 7 o'clock on Friday night. Doesn't matter what the two teams have had happen before that game. It always seems like both those teams are ready to give their ultimate, their best and absolute greatest when it comes to that game. And you can expect nothing less next Friday night.
Both of those teams, you're right, absolutely. It doesn't matter if you won 10 games the year before or 0. Legacy and Broomfield just kind of bring out the best in each other, and it's always a fun game. So if you can, get out there and watch it, because it's going to be another fun game this year.
And if you're unable to watch it, remember that we will be here once again at chassa.tv/legacy. That coverage will begin about 6:45 before the game, about 15 minutes. We'll give you a little bit of pregame commentary and then get you right into things. Once again, I think moving into next week, the Lightning have really got to be able to shore up that pass defense. I know that at Broomfield they have a couple of good returning skill players. Quarterback Angelo Perez will absolutely raise the bar for what the defense is expected to do out there. And I'm sure that the Legacy Lightning coaching staff and their players will be ready to meet the bell when it comes to that.
Well, not to mention the fans that'll be out there for both Broomfield and Legacy. I mean, it's always a pretty giant spectacle to see how many fans from each school come out. I mean, the school itself is very close to Legacy, so it's pretty easy and convenient for a lot of the Legacy fans to get out there. So it's always fun even before the game.
Absolutely. And if you've never had the opportunity to make it to a Legacy Broomfield football game, this is your best opportunity, and it is always a treat. No matter what side of the fence you stand on, it's always a great time to see those boys from both these high schools come together and put it all they have out on the gridiron. It's an absolute great show every time. 3rd and 19 here from the Legacy 41. Patrick Matthews in motion. The give is up the middle to Fidel Paris. Has a bit of open running room. Makes the first guy miss. Gains about 9 on the play. Oh, maybe 8. A little overzealous.
Legacy will send out the punt team here with about a minute 18 left. They'll probably kick the ball at about, looks like Bear Creek just called a timeout actually. So with a minute 15, Legacy will punt the ball away. And probably, I think that about seals the deal.
Protection is absolutely huge here when it comes to this upcoming punt. There's no reason for the Bear Creek Bears to not go after it with the intent of trying to block the punt. With only 1:15 left in the game, not really much of a risk at this point.
They got nothing to lose, so
this would be a great opportunity for the Lightning special teams to see if they've went through and studied up well enough to be able to execute in these situations. So you can nearly expect that these type of things will come up in much closer affairs and be pretty important for you.
Maintaining your focus, too, I think, at this point in the game is, it may sound a little silly, but a minute 15, you're up pretty big, and it's kind of just a routine punt. So you got to make sure your punt team is focused and not get lazy and disciplined, and just go out there and do what they practice every day. That's the basics, but sometimes it's a little bit more difficult than that.
Absolutely, and I know that they could obviously the fact that Bear Creek is. The opportunity for Bear Creek to score 17 points is not very likely here in the last minute and change, but nonetheless, if you're the Lightning program, you want to go out on a high note. You want to go out. You want to go out on a high note as a team, finish in the way that you like to. Looks like a lot of the second-string players will be making their way out onto the field right now. Don't actually look like there's... Well, there is one. We got Skylar McWee out there on the field, as well as Jake Chiddix is also out there.
Well, I think with the game that Skylar's had tonight, I think the coaches will have to literally drag him off the field before he is willing to come out of the game.
I'm sure. Legacy defense and an obvious prevent look right here. Give up the middle, and right on cue, Skylar McWee with the tackle.
Just under a minute to go, about 57 seconds. Final thoughts on the game, Nick?
I think this is exactly what the Legacy Lightning program was looking for. You want to come back out, especially after a bit of a disappointing season last year. You want to come out and really establish yourself. And I know in talking to Coach Voorhees, they were ready to make a statement, and I think they've done that tonight.
Absolutely. The coaches definitely did a good job preparing their team and keeping their emotions in check, not letting them get too antsy, and just kind of go out there, do the basics, do what they've been taught, and it's definitely paid off. I mean, 31-14 is a pretty solid way to start the season.
Absolutely. With just under 33 seconds here to go, Bear Creek will complete a little bit of a screen pass off to the left side, 3 yards at this point, considering the prevent defense Legacy is in. 4 defensive linemen, 5 defensive backs on the field for the Lightning.
Well, I know me and you have talked about it too. I think the importance of this game is big considering the conference that they play in. With the Boulder schools, it's a pretty tough football conference, so kind of getting the wins when you can is definitely good going into league play.
Absolutely, and it's all about momentum, getting the confidence going. We've talked about it a couple times.